hot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's the bottom of the hour. This segment's being brought to you by...
Turn to cold water washing with Tide Pods. When you switch from hot to cold, you can save up to $150 a year on your energy bill. Plus, Tide cleans great and cold. Good morning, Briggity Tat.
Good morning, Roxy. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Woo! Anita Baker done took to social media, y'all, to call out Babyface and his fans amid issues on the Songstress's tour. Now, the R&B icon has claimed that Babyface has breached his contract as the opening act by staying on stage past his set time. Now, I thought this was over, y'all, but she wanted to make it clear that she is not being mean. It's not her. This is all part of the contract, which is cutting into her headlining performance, and she don't like that. Now, fans responded to Anita calling her out for not acknowledging Babyface as her equal, and she made it known that she doesn't think the iconic singer-songwriter is her equal. Replying to a comment that questioned why Babyface was labeled a support act, Baker tweeted, "Dearest one, you are not privy to the contracts. Yes, Babyface is a special guest support act on my tour. This false narrative of a co-headliner is creating unrealistic expectations and aggression from his fans toward me. He should tell you guys the truth." One person responded, "With all due respect, did you call the Babyface a support act, LMAO?" She responded, "As you can see, some of his fans are not accepting the reality that he is contracted as a special guest / support on my, capital my, tour. Some even want to hurt me. Crazy town." Back in May, Babyface took to Instagram to apologize to fans who came to see him at the New Jersey Prudential Center, saying that he couldn't perform at the request of Anita's team, who cut him so that he could not do his full show. So Anita is letting y'all know what really happened. He is not a co-headliner. He's a support act and a guest, kind of like an opening act for her tour. So there's a difference, right, Ricky?
Yeah, it is. We got to take a look at the contract and see, but I'm not sure if...
a co-headliner is when both acts kind of get the same amount of time.
Same amount of time.
But a special guest or support act, you don't get as much time. And we know right. Babyface got a lot of hits and a lot of number one songs. And the world want to hear all of them when they come see him perform. But if he
now
don't
the question
have
is,
one,
did he sign on to do only a limited amount of time?
Well, that's what she's saying. She's saying his contract is not saying, that he's doing all these songs and taking all his time. So I don't know, but I guess she was just trying to make it clear to y'all that it's not her, it is the contract that he signed. So I guess
so she's saying that he went over his time?
Yeah, she said
and it cut into her time?
Yes, he always goes over his time because people want him to sing more of his songs. And he's got so many that I could see him doing that, but he's got to stick to the contracts because it can't cut into her time. Because then at them venues, when you go over, they start charging overtime.
Like $1,000 a minute? I'm sorry, $5,000 a minute.
Yes, Lord. You already know. You already know. And them people do not be wanting to pay that, honey. I wouldn't either. Oh, Lord, we're just going to keep all of them lifted in prayer, as Gary would say.
Yeah,
and
but you know what, Brad, quickly, not only does he sing his songs, but he sing everybody else's song that he wrote.
I know.
Yep, so he does that too at the concert. So
he kind of got to leave some of them off. I mean, if this is right, if this is true what she's saying about the contracts, he got to leave something off. Like, we know he could do a whole set by himself, and so could she, but they have to split the time because they're performing together on tour. That's what a tour is. You have to go.
Is the tour still going, or is the tour over?
I'm not sure, Ricky. I'm not sure, but I know. It was going great until all of this happened, so I don't know what's going on with the tour. I'll look it up and let you know next time. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, why don't y'all hit us up for the wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKEY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.